aimed to help you visualize project progress with graphical reports. As we mentioned before, with respect to your busy schedule, we're going to cover Seavus Project Viewer's graphical reports in only 15 minutes. But before we go on to explain the graphical reports, I'd like to briefly explain project viewers for those who are not familiar with them. So what's a project viewer? Project viewers are software solutions which allow team members and project executives to open, view, and analyze Microsoft project files without having Microsoft Project installed on their computers. Seavus Project Viewer is the leading project viewer in this category. Who are the main groups of Microsoft Project? The two main user groups who use Microsoft Project are users who create the project plans and users who review or analyze information in the project plans. So now I'd like to present Seavus Project Viewer. What is Seavus Project Viewer? That's a standalone application which reads the native .mpp file format without having Microsoft Project installed on your computer. And people who can use Seavus Project Viewer are project managers on the one hand, and team members, team leads, and external stakeholders on the other hand. How can your company benefit from implementing Seavus Project Viewer in it? Seavus Project Viewer is around 90% less expensive than Microsoft Project, so the financial benefit is obvious, especially for companies who require more licenses. Companies who use Seavus Project Viewer also experience improved communication within the teams, as the info is presented identically as in Microsoft Project, avoiding miscommunications and mistakes in interpretation. Seavus Project Viewer has a fast learning curve, or better said, people who are familiar with Microsoft Project can instantly use Seavus Project Viewer without difficulties. We're available on all 5 platforms: Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, and online. And we support 11 languages, as you can see, including English, German, French, and many others. On this webinar, we're going to cover 4 videos which will present an overview of Seavus Project Viewer's graphical reports. We'll view the chart types included in Seavus Project Viewer. We'll show you how you can customize your graphical report. And for those who work with master project plans, we'll show you how you can create graphical reports from your master project plan. For the purpose of the webinar, and in order to focus more on the actual collaboration process, instead of losing time creating the project plans, we have created a collection of 4 videos, which will cover the topics I've mentioned. I suggest we start with the first video, and I'll be commenting as we go along. This is a Microsoft project plan included in Seavus Project Viewer, and in order to create the report, we need to go to the Reports ribbon. The graphical reports available are divided into 3 categories: dashboards, resources, and costs, each consisting of their own separate graphical report types. We can go to the dashboard and create a project overview graphical report. And that's it. As you can see, we have it with a single click. Also available in the dashboard, we can see the work overview, which will include the percentage of work complete, remaining hours, as well as actual working hours. And I think we're going to be showing the resources overview. Here we can see the work status of all resources assigned to particular tasks in the project. And as we all know, there are many managers particularly interested in the costs out there. So let's turn to the cost category and see the costs overrun. We're going to zoom in a little bit. The resource cost overview, which lets us stay informed about the cost status of our resources, and the task cost overview. With this report, you can see the work status assigned of the assigned resources on the project tasks. Okay, that's it for the first video. Now let's see which chart types are available in Seavus Project Viewer. Seavus Project Viewer supports 22 types of charts, and using these you can create charts to display quantitative and qualitative data, relationship among data, comparison and composition of data, and distribution and overlapping of data. In our first sample project plan, we have a clustered column chart, which is used to compare values across a few categories. Let's see the clustered column. And there it is. We can also navigate to the 100% stack column, which is used to compare parts of a whole. There it is. We're going to be switching to line chart, which is used to display trends over time, years, months, or days, or categories in which the order is important. Okay. This is the stack line chart, which is used to show how parts of a whole change over time. And the 100% stack line, which is used to show the percentage contribution to a whole over time or category. We're going to go over to line with markers, I think. This is used to display trends over time, years, months, or days, or categories. And the stack line with markers, which is used to show parts of a whole changes over time. Okay. The 100% stack line with markers chart is used to show the percentage contribution to a whole. And I think we're going to go to the most familiar chart, the pie chart now, which is used to show proportions of a whole. And the pie of pi. This is used to show the values from the first pie and combine them in the second pie to make the small percentage more readable. And we can change the format of that. Okay, the donut chart. Here we can see multiple series that relate to a larger sum. Stack bar. Here we can compare the parts of a whole across categories. The 100% stack bar. And the stacked area, I think. This is used to show the relationship of parts to a whole over time or category, as you can see on the screen. And the 100% stacked area. This is used to show the percentage contribution to a whole over time or category. And I think we only have one more chart left, which is the radar chart. This is the radar chart, which is used to show the values relative to a center point. Okay. Let's go to the third video and see how we can add chart elements to our graphical reports. Okay. We can select the chart we want to edit, and we'll go to Format, Add Chart Element, and we're going to insert a chart title. Okay, as you can see, we have the chart title above our graphical report, and we're going to name one cost status and click OK. We'll also insert a horizontal one. We're going to name this one resources, as it displays the resources included in the project plan. As you can imagine, as the costs are presented, we're going to name the last one costs. And of course, we'll do the same for our pie chart on the right. We need to select the pie chart and a chart title. We'll name it cost distribution, as it represents just that. Okay. We can insert data labels so we can see the actual amount of costs. That's it for the third video, and we've saved this one for last. I know many companies work with master project plans, so I just want to show you how Seavus Project Viewer's graphical reports present master project plans. Let's open our master project plan. Okay. When we open a master project plan in Seavus Project Viewer, all sub-projects are loaded as well. Okay, let's generate a project overview graphical report, and we can see the total progress of the master project plan. I think in this case it's 16%, but as well we can see the percentage complete of each project the master project plan consists of. You can see the three of them. Okay, let's generate a cost overview report, so we can see if the master project plan would be done within budget. We can see the actual cost, the remaining costs of the projects that are included in the master project plan. Let's create a work overview. I think this is among the best features in Seavus Project Viewer. You can create a work burn down report for the master project in order to know the total percentage of completion, and as well as for every sub-project included. If we are navigated to the task cost overview, we can understand the cost task status for the master project, showing cost details in a table and cost distribution data in charts of the sub-projects. That's it for the master project plans. I would just like to say thank you for everyone who attending. And as we said, this webinar only took us 15 minutes, and we're going to be answering questions for each person individually. Thank you. Bye.